What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. Just a quick little update video for everyone. There is going to finally be a rerun. Well, I think they've done a rerun before, but I think it was kind of before 5 stars. Like, a ton of characters had 5 stars. I don't actually remember if they've done a rerun yet for this, but they're essentially doing a rerun of the Stella stage where Leia and Haruka from Idolmaster came. And this is actually dropping tonight. In about 2.5 hours as of recording this video, it will be live. Which is very interesting because if you actually look in the game, Clarth's event doesn't go away for another like 3 or 4 days. And they usually wait till one event ends to do a new one. But I guess since this was a collab, they feel like they can just throw it in wherever. Obviously, I was expecting this would come back at some point because obviously Haruka is one of those collab characters that just never got a 5-star because 5 stars hadn't been implemented when the event first came around because she was still in the first year of the game. And obviously, we didn't start getting 5 stars until year 2 when Mirage Prison started. So let's just go over everything we see here. So obviously it says, 1400 on Friday, which is obviously 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Eastern time for me. So new mirror appearance of Amani Haruka. It says new mirror appearance. So I assume that doesn't mean new mirror art. I just assume that means the event's probably going to be revamped a little bit. Okay, so this is just all the different stuff they're going to talk about here. So let's just look at everything here. So Stella Stage, collaboration reprint, Idolmaster Stella Stage. I don't know if they're going to have Leia's stuff in here because I didn't see any, like if you scroll all the way down, I don't see anything showing Leia's part. But it just has the Idolmaster Stella Stage and that's when Leia came. So I feel like it has to be with her, probably. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at so this is just talking about the reprint function, for those currently reprinting Idolmaster. With the reprint function, the new Idolmaster will be reprinted. Okay, it's being reprinted as a separate event, so it looks like the Leia event will be separate than this. So this is just going to be its own separate thing. Okay, so this will not have Leia's stuff in it, so it'll be a very short event, probably just a few missions. So this is what they meant by new mirror appearances for 5-star. To commemorate the hosting of Bangnam Festival, a new mirror appearance of Hanami Haruka appears, in addition to the appearance of a new mirror in Gacha. But you can earn. So this was mentioned to me before that there's going to be, I think this ticket down here is how you exchange for it. So you might be able to get like 1 copy of her 5-star if you don't feel like, summoning. I don't know this for sure, but obviously when it goes live, we'll go into more depth of how it kind of goes, and we'll see. So I assume the Leia event will probably be the following event to this. So I'm assuming on the 21st, well, no, it would be the 22nd. So Clarth goes away on the 21st, so the 22nd will probably be the rerun for Leia's part of the event. So you'll still get both parts of the event within like a week, but, they're doing this one first. So let's look down here. So, Magic Mirror confirmed Viva ticket. So, what does that mean? Obviously, this is, like, auto-translated, so I don't have, like, great translations. But it says, during the campaign login period, okay, so you log in for 3 days to get a Viva ticket for her. So, I assume this gives you her Mirage art? Because that's usually that's usually what the Viva tickets are. So I assume it's either it's probably a ticket for her 5-star. Honestly, they're not just going to give out her Mirage art, I feel like. So it's probably just, if you log in all 3 days, you probably get a ticket, and it gives you her 5-star. You probably just exchange it. Okay, and that's what this ticket is. You probably exchange it in the exchange shop for her 5-star. Exchange item reprints. They're talking about the Blue Roses, which was the currency for the event. I don't know if there's going to be any, what do you call it? Like, summon tickets for her, because the original event didn't have any. But I guess they could be nice and give us some. But usually collab characters don't get, I don't think collab characters get, do they get tickets? They might have in the newer events. It's been a while since we've had an actual new collab. I think God Eater was the last one. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. There's going to be a step-up gacha for Zestiria and Berseria. 1 magic mirror is confirmed at the final step, which is obviously a Mirage art. So if you want to kind of get some brown anima stuff, this will be the banner for you. I don't know if it's going to be paid or not. Usually these banners are paid only. So, you know, that it is what it is. Luckily for me, I think the only characters from both games... So from Berseria, I'm not missing anybody. I have every Mirage Art. I don't have every Mirage Art, but I at least have the regular Mirage Art for each character. Oh, wait, no. Aizen, I don't have his regular. I think I just have his seasonal. And then for Zestiria, I have everyone except for Edna and Zavid, so I'm not going to go in on that, because they don't have overrays or anything. Spirit Fragment drop probability, double the quantity, which is obviously talking about the Spirit Gear. So, some may have noticed if you played the game today, the Spirit Gear event is actually gone from the bottom of the event tab. Or just your missions tab in general. So it looks like when this stuff drops tonight, they're going to re-put it out. But it's going to have double drop rate for a limited time. So, and obviously by these trends, Stan, Leon, and Vague will be the ones who appear, which doesn't really do anything for me because I have Vagues. I mean, I guess I could farm Vague since I do have a Mirage Art for him. Well, I have double Mirage Arts for him, so I could get his... I have his at 3, so I guess I could work on getting it to 5. And then they have they're going to have the Turtle Shop is going to have a sale where during the campaign for target equipment, mirror pieces, BGM, etc. available at half price. So the Turtle Shop will have stuff for like half prisms, essentially. And that's pretty much everything that's coming with tonight's, they're calling it the Ban-Am Festival. I don't know what it's actually called. But, yeah, so pretty cool stuff. So I assume the Haruka event is probably only going to have, like... Because if we actually go to, let's go to Tales of the Rays. Let's actually scroll up to the top. You go to Events. Let's click on Regular. I hate these pop-up stuff on these websites, but whatever. Event list, Tales of the Rays, Expand... Scroll down till we find it. Where is she? She was in year 1. Here it is. So if you actually go here, you scroll down to the actual missions. So the... Oh, no, not that. The Aim for the Stars. So if you go to Spirit Debut, which was the Haruka stuff. If it wants to... Okay. It only had 3 stages. So the first stage was a 3,000 power mission. It gave you 4 diamonds. Second stage, 5,000 again. It gave you 4 diamonds. It gave you her level 60 crystal. And it gave you some of the blue bouquet, which was the event currency. And then the high difficulty, which back then, 25,000 was very, very hard. And obviously you fought Leia, Colette, Marta, and Alicia all in this fight. It gave you, so what is this, 18 diamonds? So we may just get this because it's not an actual full rerun. So it may just start with this. And then obviously... in a few days, when Clarth goes away, we'll probably get this Leia event, which is a normal, you know, you get like 30-something diamonds from doing this one. So, you'll still get both parts, it's just it seems like they may split it up. But for all I know, they may not jump right to this, or we may get something totally different. But let's actually go back real quick and look for a second. So, if we go back to, I wish these things would go away. So we go to Tales of the Rays. I just want to kind of see what the order is looking like. So, well, we're already way past. All of these are still in the normal thing. So it makes sense that this would come together because I believe in the game, Leia's thing isn't actually something you can do on your own. But let's kind of look like what could come next. So we should be still in Mirage Prison for some of the reruns. So the last rerun we got... Oh, Clarth. We're actually at the end of... Okay, interesting. So Clarth is the last rerun we have right now. So they may jump into Fairy's Requiem rerun soon. So the next one, if they actually followed the order, would be Judith. Judith actually came out almost a year ago now, which is crazy to think about. And then obviously Rokuro soon after that. But we probably won't see a rerun for Rokuro before he gets his seasonal. I still feel like he'll probably get a Christmas seasonal this year. Maybe Rokuro and Sheena. I feel like they both have to get their seasonals before we get a these 3 characters right here, Rokuro, Sheena, and Rubia, are probably going to be the... I don't want to say they're all going to come together, but within the next few months, I feel like all 3 of them are going to get seasonals, because there's some of the older characters still that still don't have seasonals. But obviously, they're going to have to fit in Sword Art somewhere. because I don't know how long they're going to go, because the thing is they're obviously going to do Sword Art eventually. Like, people are saying, like, oh, they're a collab, you know, they may just never come back. But if you actually go to Kirito and Asuna's skit page, it does say coming soon, which means they obviously plan to add their second skits, which you need the Bond stuff for, but the Bond stuff didn't exist back when Kirito and Asuna were first added. So that collab will come back eventually. I just don't think it's going to be really, maybe sometime in like January or maybe the end of like December, just because right now we're like at the end of October and we're just getting a collab rerun, so I don't think they'll jump to Sword Art immediately. How far back was Sword Art? Let's actually look. Let's go back to it, because it was definitely Mirage Prison. I think it was close to the summer. So yeah, so it was in August. So it was August 6th to August 24th was their, wow, they had a really long collab event. Wow, that's crazy. Oh yeah, and they had it so you unlocked Austin on 1-1, and at 1 billion points, we got Kirito unlocked. So this event will probably come back sometime within the next couple months. But obviously, I don't think they're going to do 2 collabs like that back-to-back, because obviously they've already skipped over it, and we've gone through all of these other... And so I think it's the only... And we've already gotten a new so we haven't gotten the Rondeline rerun like by itself, but we did get the Lena thing when they added what's her name, Freya. So I feel like they may do like a revamp thing, because actually if we go to, let's go to Fairy's Requiem, because that's where it should be. I'm trying to see how far down was it. Oh no, it may, was it not? Because obviously we did get another Idolmaster, because we got the Cinderella girls. Where is... Unless it was, like, at the bottom here. Because they essentially... They reprinted the event, essentially, to add... Let me... If we actually go to characters... I know I'm kind of rambling a bit, but I want to figure this out real quick. Because I'm trying to think what they will do, because... let's actually do it with game logos. That'll be easier to find them, because they'll be all at the bottom. Okay, so let's go to Freya, and let's see the event she came with. It should say it, let's see. Joining the party. Oh no, those are just the quote or whatever's. Profile weapons, da-da-da-da-da. I'm just trying to, like, figure out, like, what they might do for Sword Art, because I'm sure they'll want to capitalize on Elisization. And probably add her in from there. So, okay, so here it was. So it was this event right here. So it was still it was the revamp of the, Valkyrie, and to see, because there's Mirage Prison version, and then there's Fairy's Requiem version. So there was 2 versions. So we'll probably get the same thing with Sword Art, except it probably won't be a raid event this time. I mean, it still says raid battle, you know, but it's going to be a rerun, so we're not going to get a raid event for it. So they'll probably do something where they'll probably add Alice, and then, you know, Kirito and Asuna will come back, and we'll probably just treat it as a normal event, kind of like this one was. Because as far as I remember, I don't believe they brought it back as a raid as a second part. Because the Mirage Prison version, yeah, it just had these 2. But I guess we'll just have to see, because I'm not really sure what their plan is moving forward, because obviously right here, like, it just says... Because obviously the only way you would have gotten Freya is if you pulled her Mirage Art. She was just one of those characters, whereas Lenneth, you know, once you got the points, you would have unlocked her. But let me know what you guys think down below. I've rambled on long enough about this rerun event that turned into something totally different, but we'll see how it goes tonight. And I'm probably going to YOLO one multi at the rerun banner, because I do have Colette's collab, but I really would like to get Marta's or Alicia's. Preferably Marta's, so that way I can have her collab now, and then when she comes back for Halloween, perhaps maybe pull one of her Mirage Arts there, so I can have double for her, and have her all geared up. But let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.